Hey guys, it's Dorit again. I'm back with another video. Just want to talk to you guys and kind of give you a little heads up on what's been going on in my life these past few days since my last video. Well, the biggest news right now in my world is that I quit my 9-to-5 job. Walk away from it. Yes, I did. I'm a little nervous. No. I'm a lot nervous. At the same time, I'm kind of excited because there are a lot of things that I experienced at my job that I've been holding in for a while now. One thing I've learned working in corporate America is that the higher you move up the ladder, the more racism you experience. And that has been my story for the past few years. I started up in the lab. Like my last video, I told you guys I'm a chemist. I started off in the lab as a QC chemist in the lab, and I've moved up the ladder up to upper management now at my job. But I noticed that the higher I go, the more I'm being used more than anybody else. And of course, pay less than everybody else in upper management. The company I work for, I work so hard, but at the same time, I made less money than all of my counterparts at the same level. I've held it in, I've lived with it. It's been a hard road for me, but I lived with it. My husband hated that. And there are a few things I experienced a few months back that I've been holding on to and just been on my mind. And I finally came to the decision that, okay, this is a time to walk away, especially now that I want to get really focused on my plan to move to Liberia. With my husband and my family, my mom, we're all moving. My mom and I started a project in Liberia. We started a farming project in Liberia. We both are from Bon County, so we started in Bon County around Cottonelle University. My husband and I, we have a lot of plans here that we have to kind of clean up. Like I said in my last video, we have properties here that we're trying to fix and get it going so we can be able to sustain ourselves financially in Liberia based on our investments here and be able to build something there. So we're working on that right now. And one thing that I've noticed with working with Liberians or working in Liberia with projects in Liberia is that you can be here and make it happen there. Oh, people said it to me, but I was a little stubborn. I'm like, nah, it can't be that bad. Oh, it's that bad. And you just pray to God. To be honest, I will tell you that I have a really good team. We have a huge farming right now. We're almost around harvesting. We've done the broadcasting rice, which is rice is just trying to train the soil, because this was literally a jungle that we turned into a farm. It was trees everywhere that we had to go in and just cut down, burn, do all that other stuff to turn it into a farm. So we've been training the soil. At the same time, we've been planting, making plots for the 3 months rice. So right now we currently have 50 employees, 50 workers. I wouldn't call them employees just yet because this is this initial stage. So we need as much manpower as we can get. And as everything take off, we're not going to use all these people. I'm hoping we can try to rotate them just to keep people employed. But for now, we need at least 50 people, and that's what we have on ground. Our people are paid bi-weekly. We make sure we take the system there. And we're providing jobs for these people to be able to help their families. So in a way, quitting my job wasn't that great, but at the same time, it was necessary. Because between my mom and myself and my husband and everything we got going on, it was time that either one of us had to walk away from a job because we need somebody who will be available to always go to Liberia when it's necessary. Yes, because love my people, but you got to be on them a little bit more, or else they might let you down. Like I said earlier, we're blessed. We have a really good team, but at the same time, nothing's perfect, and we have a lot of ups and downs in the process. So we've been blessed with a very good team, but we need to be a little bit more hands-on. So in order to do that, I have to walk away from my job, and my mom stayed on hers, and my husband got the business going, and we're just trying to work through all of that. And that's my journey. That's nobody else's. I'm just giving you guys my process. So I'm not saying it will work for somebody else, but this is my process I got going on. Right now I'm in my garden. My husband is a big time farmer, and we both do all of this all the time with each other. So it's amazing. So I walk away from the job so I can be able to help my husband more with what we got going on with our business here, so I can be able to be a little bit more mobile in going back and forth to Liberia and coming back here when necessary. And we're just taking it from there. At this point in my head, I just got tired of the corporate world. I got tired of America corporate world. I got tired of the nonsense and the racism that I've experienced numerous of times. As you can see, I'm a black girl. As you can see, I walk around with all these naps. I'm very natural. And sometimes all these things plays in the role of your growth, But this is me, So people they've taken advantage of me enough. And this was my time to just cut ties and move on with my life and focus on my future plans. So I'm looking forward to just going back more often and just being there for my people and my workers, and just building that relationship. Like my mom and I, we are literally taking, because the farming is with my mom and I right now. My husband and I, our business is still here in the U.S. We haven't invested anything back home as a couple yet. We just got all our things in the U.S. here. My husband's a strong believer of, I'm not doing nothing in Liberia until I am living in Liberia. He warned me and my mom. He said, listen, you guys be very careful. And we didn't listen, but I'm not saying I regret it, because I'm telling you, I have a great team. My farm manager, Ruth, she's on it. She's very assertive. She's very proactive, and I admire that about her. And I have a couple of other people on the team, that are management on the team, that they're good, but at the same time, we get a lot of complaints. So we need to change that direction. So that's just me being a little bit more available for that to happen. And I'm kind of excited about that. I should be going back home soon by the grace of God, just to get things cleaned up, because there's a lot going on right now with my group. Just to kind of motivate them and encourage them, and just let them know that we'll get through this. This is a tough time right now, and it takes a lot right now for us to just get things going, but we will get there. My mom and I were 100% planning on taking the American system to Liberia. Bi-weekly, my people get paid bi-weekly right now. But we're planning on taking bi-weekly pay, health care for my employees, paid vacations, sick leave, and all of that. Because they deserve it. Why does it always have to be bad for us? Why do people have to struggle for what they work for? They deserve it. There's no other way. I can't do it any other way but that. Not to exploit my people, not to take advantage of them, because you know what? The more money you put into the economy, the more money you put into the system, the more money you put into the country, the more people spend the money and get the wheel going and get the economy rolling. So that's our plan. Now, we don't have much here. We're literally working to make this project happen. We're working every day to pay 50 people. Not only are we paying them, we got to pay we're building a warehouse for this business. We got to buy machines for these business, like the mill for the entire rice processing for this business. And it's costing us thousands of dollars, believe me. And turning our entire forest of acres and acres of land into a farmland, fencing our entire farmland. We have people in there, women in there. We have 15 women that are in there weeding every day. They've been weeding since April, because the land was never a farmland. So we're trying to train the soil. With the rice we got going on, the broadcasting rice we got going on right now, with the plots that we've made for future production for 3 months rice we got going on right now. It's been busy. It's been financially draining. And quitting my job probably was crazy. because that has been my support system, financial support system with that project. But the good thing about America is you can always find yourself some side hustle, man. So I'm already looking into my side hustle to figure out how I can continue this project so I don't let my people down and I don't change direction. So y'all keep praying for me. But I just want to let you guys know that this is what I got going on right now so far. Just quitting my job, working on our farm back home, because what I've been researching a lot, and majority of the rice in Monrovia comes from outside Monrovia. And the thing is that God bless the country. Our soil is so rich for anything, and we eat so much rice. So it makes me like cringe a little to know that we're not investing that into the country. So we need some Liberian-owned businesses that run that in Liberia and in Monrovia. And we're destined to do that. And it's costing us thousands of dollars, believe me. But we're not giving up. We can't. My mom and I, we can't give up. We have production meetings every 2 weeks with our key employees, our farm manager, our field leader, you know what I mean, our office manager, our warehouse manager, because we got the construction going on. We got all this. It's so much, and it's draining us out, believe me. But we can't give up. Our plan is to change that in Monrovia. I'm praying that you guys pray for me. I'm asking that you guys pray for me. You know, pray for our families so that we can push through. Because our people need jobs. We need to be able to provide jobs for our people. We need to be able to pay our employees so that they can be able to support their families, you know, so that they can be able to make difference in their family lives. And so that same money they're making can go right back into the economy and turn it around. You know what I mean? So just want to let you guys, I enjoy talking to you guys and just keep going, but I need to stop because it's already 12 minutes in. Have a blessed Sunday. I look forward to hearing your feedbacks and everything you got to say to motivate me or to give me some reality check. I am all for it. God bless you all and be well. Thank you.